Well, I think in terms of actually moving this forward, then a referendum on the deal, and I'm going to be pernickety and say it's not a second referendum, because we had one referendum on whether we leave or stay. That was done. I don't like the result, but I accept it and acknowledge it. This is a referendum on the terms of the deal. It's a first referendum on that. I would say that us making that case gives the British people the only chance they have to have a final say on the kind of relationship we have with Europe going forward, and if they don't like the deal the government comes up with, to decide, well, thanks very much for asking, but we'll stay in the EU after all. That
Well,
vehicle
that is
is
then
one that
that
nobody else
right.
is providing.
So that goes to the heart of the question of whether what you are suggesting amounts to a second referendum. What would the question be? It's essentially, if the British public voted against the deal that the government struck with the EU, would the consequence of that be staying in the EU
Yes.
or a mandate for? Right, so it
Yes.
is then a rerun of the referendum. Why don't you just call it a second
No,
referendum?
it's not, because we accept that the government has got a mandate to go and negotiate Brexit. We're not trying to derail last June's referendum. What we are saying is that the government does not have a mandate on a very narrow majority to go and negotiate any result, any outcome that it wants, certainly not a hard Brexit, exiting from the single market that was never on the ballot paper. It does not have a mandate to do that. It's going to come back with a deal that, let's hypothesise, the 48% won't like, and that then half the 52% won't like either. That is a recipe for dissent, for a complete breakdown in trust in our politics. And for the next couple of generations, let's say, Britain's relationship with the outside world will be cast because of stitch-ups in the 21st century equivalent of smoke-filled rooms. Instead, the right way to finish this, you started with democracy last June. We should not end with a stitch-up sometime in the next year or so.
All right.